Stand to McHorse, and welcome back to another episode of MegaMek as we get into the campaigns of the Striking Serpents. And last time we managed to successfully annihilate our escape attempt, blew up every single target. The artillery even managed to steal a nice little kill. Did a little bit of, logistical work, showing off some of the new stuff. And now we're going to be rocking and rolling with Boa, who is pretty badly damaged from their last engagement. They've had some repair time, but they need more. They're about to get involved in another big battle. Ooh, interesting. There's actually roads. I wonder if that's new, because I'm seeing roads a lot more often, which is quite nice. I like that. But, yeah. Alright, let's get our people deployed on in. We'll get the Brutus. The reason I'm going to deploy Brutus first is because the Brutus has full health, and I can use him to hide other things. Him, the Warhammer. They're basically my guards. My big bodyguards that will keep us all alive. Like they're deploying a couple of Skulker. So they got the Skulker, Shadowhawk, and there was one other, wasn't there? Apparently not, just Skulker and Shadowhawk. Back to me. Alright, you've got to guard your left arm. I'll actually put you right here where you can drop back if needed. Whereas the Crusader needs to guard its right arm, so you can go on the edge. Got a Wolverine right there now. And the Archer is just kind of in general beat up, so we're gonna... Uh-oh. Oh, the Shadowhawk is from the Compelling Confederation. Wait, really? Aren't you a Locust? Huh? Everything. Warden's a madman. Warden is a little bit of a madman. He's equipped an archer with nothing but SRMs. You have to be a little bit crazy if you want to do something like that. Alright, Warhammer on forward. Full march. Actually, full march where you can still be sane. I want you to draw fire. That's one big locust. Yeah, I know. I could have sworn it was a locust, but apparently not. It must be a Shadowhawk. And where is my Brutus? Brutus. Go brute force move forward. As intended. Locust drops a broken. I don't know if the Shadowhawk's an evolution of Locust. Cicada is the evolution of Locust. Alright, Archer. You'll do so much better down south if I can get you there. That's gonna be the big if. We're gonna jump. Oh shoot, I forgot to set the victory condition. So the victory condition is 50% enemy forces destroyed. Keep that in mind. So that we can hopefully prevent ourselves from getting blown up. By blowing up the enemy in style. I'd like to be able to wipe out all these vehicles in short order. This Shadowhawk could draw a lot of fire potentially. That might work out for us. Well, still a new mech. It's only a Shadowhawk 2H, unfortunately. Alright, I doubt I'm actually in range to kill this Maxim. I mean, theoretically it's possible. I'm gonna Alpha Strike everything I've got into him, because maybe I'll get lucky, but I don't think we're actually gonna be able to get him. Yeah, 13's over there. So who is this? This is the Morada? Damage high low. 13, 15. What's the problem? Oh yeah, because we jumped. I suppose that makes a certain amount of sense, but I was kind of hoping to have some level of accuracy, but apparently not. Crusader with the LRMs. Let's go damage high low, mainly so it just organizes them into a list that makes sense. 14, 13, 11. I actually have a target there. I may actually only have one target. Alright, so I guess we're going to open fire on the Shadowhawk. Warhammer should... Yeah, the walking definitely helped his accuracy. Got a 10 over there. SRM 4 is really not something I want to deal with right now. The yellowish path of the pretty bug back. Oh yeah, repair worker. Thank you. This strange repair, right? My thing didn't show properly. Sentinel's badly hurt, so he might may not be a sniper. He is a sniper. If he's not, then we're in trouble. Oh, how do I fight you? The 10 is not very reassuring. And I don't want to build too much heat just yet. So I will open fire with my medium lasers instead of going nuts with my PPCs. Just in order to hold a little bit in reserve. 10 out of the PPC may not be a terrible idea. Because it's only 12 out of the SRM4s. Build one heat on the Brutus. Yeah, everybody missed. Except for the Shadowhawk, which hit the Warhammer. Because Lorendell eats damage. Does she being eaten by a flea? That would be an interesting sight to behold. You can do it. I've seen it happen. I mean, not in this game, but, you know, in MechWarrior Online. I've done it. Sentinel's belly. Gonna catch him sleep. Alright, good night, Vanguard. Thank you for swinging on by and hanging out with us. It's always fun to have you here. Oh, I don't want to lose my shot, but I also want to move enough to keep alive. I don't want to run either, though. I'll run. That'll be 3-tile movement. That'll keep him nimble enough, hopefully, that he doesn't die. No guarantees, of course, but... Brutus has got to be up north. As much as I want to chase these guys down, because of how vulnerable they look, Brutus has got to be up north to tank some fire. Anything possible no more? Oh, that's what he can't do. Yeah, the lack of melee really kind of hurt it, I think. I mean, not literally, but I would have liked it. It would have been something I would have very much looked forward to. So he's initiative syncing with these guys down here. That's annoying. Because he's got more force than me. Marauder will still have a commanding field of fire. But this Maxim will be able to get right next to him, and I don't want to risk that just yet. You. Move your 3 spaces, keeps you on a walk, which keeps you most accurate. Now my herd boys. Could go there, but I don't think that gets me anything. Can't get a full guarding my right. Yeah, so this right is left, so my left arm will be facing. Yeah, okay. That guards. I forgot what I was saying. Start smoke in Pittsburgh. Headbutt to establish dominance in Smoke Island. It would have been really nice if we could have had something like that. It would have been so nice. Okay, I still have a shot, but there's a light force intervening. But that does still guard my crippled left side. My right side is strong, but my left side is just crippled. So these two are going to have to be back-to-back buddies for a bit. I go Boa Lance. Boa has just gotten started, and we're going to find out how they're going to do. The enemy has 8 units arrayed against our 5. To be fair, 4 of those are vehicles, and all of them are outgunned by us. But Boa Lance is pretty badly damaged still. So, especially the Crusader and the Crusader and the Marauder are the worst hit. They both have an open arm at the moment. I was afraid of that. Very afraid of that. Now he's moved into point blank range. I can, however, twist to get the shot. So he just committed suicide. I didn't think he had the angle, but then again, I was misreading that. Okay, so that'll actually work out okay. It's still going to suck that the Marauder is going to take a shot that I don't want him to get shot at by yet, but we can work with that. Shadowhawk's getting closer, so he's obviously the primary target. And twist with you. LRM 15s, because that's what you do. 10s I can work with. 12s not so much. I don't want to work with the 10, but with the 9 might be a way to go. Because that's a 1/4. Over top of that. And then the PPC's off of the big boy. Our lovely little Warhammer. 10. I think the Warhammer's the heaviest thing on the field, isn't it? Oh no, the Marauder is. Well, if I can't hit him as hard as I want, I'll hit him with everything else. So as that tank just ran into missiles, that's hopefully how things will actually play out. I don't know if that's how they will play out, but that does seem to be the case. 10, 12. Lava PPC at his face. And see what he does. Yeah, so about that Maxim. He's immobile, but he's not dead. So we didn't quite manage to get the kill, and it doesn't look like we stunned him. So he's going to get another shot on us. Shadowhawk opened fire and missed a whole bunch. The Wolverine fired at the Archer and is through the left arm armor already. There's nothing in those arms, but it's painful. Crusader missed his arm 15s. The Hover Transport opened fire on the Marauder like I thought he would, and he's blown through the leg and the arm. But he didn't manage to break anything. Yeah, we are going to step on him. Hopefully that'll do what we need to do. The Warhammer just double tapped on 10s. Oh, so good. In the center torso, too. Oh, that's Shadowhawk's in trouble now. He's got 3 armor left in the CT. That right there is Warden bait. So, unfortunately, Warden's going in the other direction. It's Brutus bait. Brutus has a pair of Esrim 4s. That'll work. Alright, so Marauder and the Shadowhawk both managed to stay standing, but ooh, good shooting, Lorendale. Yeah, both with a 50% cover still. Alright, let's give the stomp. Stabilizer destroyed. Oh, he's down to 2 internal structure remaining. So close. That is some sniper stuff. You don't expect that out of Lorendale. Lorendale's normally a close-in brawler. But man, that was beautiful. Our friendly Shadowhawk is stuck. Life is a pain. We got another few turns before our Air Lance shows up. How much armor are you currently standing on? You are untouched. Don't want to have you absorb fire, but you're probably going to end up absorbing fire. Probably going to go in that direction. I'll have you go for the run. I don't want to go for the run, but you have little choice. I do need to keep some level of maneuverability out of the Warhammer. He's not stuck in tree, he's in bogs. So he's been bogged down, which means that if he fails to get out of that next turn, he will sink. Don't you just snap trees? He's, like I said, he's not stuck in a tree. Ooh, you guys have moved rather considerably quickly. Okay, push. Push, push, push. As fast as you can. Oh crap, I should have turned to pull that left arm away. But being stuck isn't that bad as long as you don't get quicksand. You wind up with a mech stack. Oh, that was such a good, that was a really good night. Just mech after mech sinking into each other. I could just stand here? Where were you gotten back? You get vulnerable at that point. It gets dangerous. How's your Western force? Need to move one more. Right, so that from your left is good. Okay. Okay, their Wolverine also got stuck. That's fun. He's Space China, and those are bamboo. Mud is not friendly to serve as an X-rays. Yep, stuck in the bog. What I'm gonna do that, and what that's going to do is, well, unfortunately, it is going to make me a little vulnerable to these guys, but he's not going to be able to shoot at me, at the Marauder, and that's who I'm most worried about. We're trying to keep Sentinel's mech alive. That Marauder is old in this company by this point. In fact, that Marauder is actually is Sproge's Marauder that we eventually modified. I didn't think you'd get there. That's going to suck. And the Thunderbolt, who I was waiting just for this very moment, needs a 5. Ooh, that's a question. How about if I just move like that? Succeeded. Okay. Whew. All right, we're gonna hurt him bad. First things first. Let's go kill a galleon. Flood the missile tubes. You're gonna twist. 8. How about here? 11. How about with normal medium lasers? Also 8. Okay. How much armor does a Skulker have? It's a considerable amount, actually. Surprisingly, a lot. Brutus is getting shot at because Brutus did not build up any evasion by design, but I mean, it still is going to suck. Sorry about that, Brick, but you're going to get shot at a lot. Well, not as bad as the militia pilots I had last night who walked into magma. Yeah, that's always a fun one. What kind of pilot is dumb enough to walk into lava? Accurate. Alright, now why did I bring the Crusader down here? Because the Crusader also has SRMs, and I was actually intending the Crusader to go fight the Skulker. I thought the Skulker had moved. I don't know why I didn't realize he hadn't. But it is what it is. We'll fire our short-range missiles and our medium lasers in that galleon, and hopefully it'll die. 9 versus 8. Fire the 8. I have got to chill you out. You are becoming a problem. Alright, it is all up now to the lovely and talented Brutus. We'll fire his triple medium lasers and then his twin SRM-4, and I'm so tempted to fire the PPC as well, but I'm not going to. Skulker, hit the CT. Okay, good. Alright, good night, bro. Thank you for hanging out for us for so very long. It was always nice to have you here, also guarding us from the random spam. So sleep well. So with that in mind, the Marauder DJ has managed to only take a center torso hit, which is okay. Shadowhawk is missing everything. That's our compelling Confederation buddy. And their Shadowhawk, however, did manage to hit our Thunderbolt with an AC-5 in the left torso. Things are going to get ugly. But at least it was a torso that most of the other enemies isn't looking at. What the hell, Warden? Really? Really? Wow, rolled a 2, rolled a 3, rolled a 6, rolled a 6. Needed a 7. That was supposed to be ultimate execution right there, and not... Oh, that was bad. Fortunately for us, the Wolverine has also missed the Brutus quite badly. And, ooh, the Sentinel has just opened up the CT of that Shadowhawk. So it's all up to the Brutus now. Alright, Crusader did manage to get a solid couple of hits onto the Galleon. Didn't kill it, looks like, but he has managed to very badly damage it. Vedetta is hitting the Marauder's left arm, even though I'm guarding that left arm. Using the right side table, apparently. So we've almost lost that arm. It's very bad. Warhammer nailing the Wolverine with a PPC to the center torso, leaving him down to 10 armor in general. Let's just try hard after hearing about Vanguard's Day. Shadowhawk hitting the Thunderbolt pretty roughly. Missed 2 medium lasers. Okay, not good. Hit with a 3rd, and then did manage to hit on the center torso. 2 critical hits on that gyro, which I am surprised that he stayed standing. He needed to 7, he got the 7. And you're gonna kick. And destroy it. Okay, so the maximum heavy hover is out. Coastal victory here. 80,000 channel points. Nice. Spend your C-bills. Although, if you guys can think of something for me to add to like the C-bill list, let me know and I'll consider adding it in. Okay, so the Marauder is almost losing its arm at this point, which is obviously bad. The Archer also is in a bit of trouble, especially if he continues to perform poorly. And I need to push here. How's your left arm? Your left arm is a good one. Yes, it is. Okay. So your LRMs, all of that is medium range. Okay. Archer needs to wait until we figure out where our other things are going. The Marauder needs to chill. So we're just gonna walk on in here, not get stuck. Good, because Laurendale's a good pilot. It was a solid kick. Nice boot to the face. My personal goal is an actual build and name successfully fielded. Just 20k to build your own mech. Yeah, everybody like is going for the combo. They're getting more to rename an entire list. Everybody wants the combo. I'm thinking about bundling it just because everybody goes for it, but I don't know. But everybody needs to move in very specific ways. That might be good. Also, it gives me 3 pips of movement. The Skulker is probably going to keep rolling up on that left side. If he hits me with a medium laser in the arm, it's gone. 25,000 more. Wolverine shifting in for the Galleon. You're not going to be able to move all that fast. Your armor's holding. Unless you jumped yet, which I suppose you can do. Shoot. This Skulker, man. This Skulker is going to be the death of me. Could meet the Wolverine, just shot for shot. Trouble is the armor is so light on this mech at this point that I don't just want to move slowly. I've got to keep the pace going on this mech. Ooh, I'm cooking you rather badly too. Right, so I'm not going to be able to get that Skulker at all. I'm going to push for here. Puts me in a defensive position. Wait, what? Not the death you... The death of a poor Marauder pilot? It's not the death of the poor Marauder pilot, it's the explosion of the PPC. Okay, so the Shadowhawk failed. Must have been entering depth 1, failed, and falls. Gets bogged down. Did he breach? Jumps into the bog terrain and gets stuck. How far did he jump? Oh, good jump. But he's on the ground now, which halves his firepower. Alright, unfortunately I can't twist enough in order to hit this galleon. So I will fight with him after the Crusader goes, because, yeah, the Crusader can concentrate a bit more fire. Arms. 10, 10, 9, 8. 8 might actually be a good target. This Wolverine's going to be a very deadly foe. How much armor you got left? Because you did get hit. Yeah, so you have 10 CT. Go medium laser, medium laser. Oh, there's no point in using the medium lasers because the medium laser and the SRM4 follow-up isn't going to work because the SRM4s are mounted to the legs. They don't turn with the torso. Right. Alright, in that case, hit the Vedette because I can actually potentially hit it. And we'll lob a medium laser over towards the Wolverine. Just in case. And then the Archer is just going to alpha... Well, he won't alpha strike. He's getting too toasty for that. Hold back on that some. Can twist enough to see that Shadowhawk, but I'm going to try and guard my own ass. Fire! Fire! Don't let him throw! See if we get lucky with that one. The Warhammer, however, has an easy shot. I wanted to sink some heat here. I can't do that though. I've got to... Oh, even the machine guns are in range. Holy crap. There we go. Sink some heat and just unload with that. When do I come in, boss? And can I go for the Skulker? You come in next turn, and no, you're going to be going for the Wolverine, the Shadowhawk, the other Shadowhawk, the Trebuchet. There are bigger threats. Unfortunately, them's the breaks. 8, 10, 10. That 8 may actually be the best thing I can work with. Fire PPC into his head. See if Brick can work some miracles. And we'll just fire some... Oh, I don't want to do that. Alright, there we go. Skulker fired and missed. Okay. Crusader fired and missed. The Shadow fired at the Thunderbolt, but the Thunderbolt Brutus is a tank right now. We did manage to hit the Wolverine with some of our SRMs, so not bad for 9s. So, hit him with 1. Oh, is there a command to call up the Discord link here? I don't think so. I should probably think about like doing things like that. Make the stream more legit. Instead of just a couple of friends hanging out and having a good time. Alright, weapons fire for the Wolverine. Hits the CT and the Archer. That's a little getting thin. Okay, left arm, more damage to that. But again, there's nothing in that left arm for now. Just please stop hitting it. The Marauder managed to seriously damage the motive systems on that Skulker, so -1 movement point and +2 for driving rolls. And with all the stuff requiring piloting checks around here, that's pretty good. Would have been nice if he hit with the PPC, but I understand why he wouldn't. Galleon missed against the Archer. The Warhammer slams into that Shadowhawk. CT is down to 4, down to 2. Oh, it's going to be up to anybody else who can manage to get 2 more damage on the CT of that Shadowhawk. He's so close to death. Vedette hits the Warhammer for a little more damage and blew up the Searchlight. The dick. All of my ammo is in my CT. Not all of it, but some of it, yeah. And then Thunderbolt unfortunately missed, and the Shadowhawk fortunately missed. And the other Shadowhawk, our friendly one, did manage to hit, however, he didn't hit the center torso. The Shadowhawk 2H for the Capellan Confederation kicked the Shadowhawk 2H for the Duchy of Endurian, hit its head down to a single structure point remaining. Wow, this Shadowhawk is inches from death. Why go legit streamer when the true best streamers is just chilling with the good mates? I don't know. Alright, so this Shadowhawk is in pieces. It's beautiful. He's got 2 points in his center torso, 1 point in his head. A hit to either location will destroy the entire mech. And basically, we've managed to just sort of center laser him out. I don't think we've dealt damage to any other location. Oh, we did some to some of his side weapons, but we are just boring right into the center of this mech. It's beautiful. By the way, if this is your first time watching, do make sure you hit that follow button so you can get notifications every single time we play something. We stream on 3 days. It's Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. On Wednesday, we play Battletech Advanced 3062, which is a mod for the 2018 Battletech game, which is actually pretty good. The mod improves the game significantly. 1, 2. On Fridays, we play this, which is MekHQ, for our Discord Striking Serpents company, which every single pilot is made up of members of our community. And on Saturdays, we play Mountain Blade Bannerlord, because I like swords. It's fun. I understand I just wanted a one-click solution for when Sprog is gone. Finding a good location to bring these fighters in is actually going to be pretty rough. Because I've got to make sure that I don't fly too fast and go off the field. Bring the Sky Shatter there. The lightning there. So there you go. Aero fighters have entered the zone. Remember, yes, Sunday is Mother's Day, so thank you, Mother. Wish if we destroy the head, torsos, and arms, the mech would just split in half. Yeah, I've done that before to mechs. It's pretty funny. I mean, they don't literally split in half, but you are probably going to have a hell of a time doing anything. I kind of want to just throw the Brutus at this Trebuchet now and out brute force him. Archer, I want to move last. Cycle you back. Ooh, no, I don't want to do that because I don't want to expose the. I don't want to expose that right arm. We're still sort of working our way around the side. Trying to keep his weapons intact. Warhammer, you are definitely the bully boy for that Shadowhawk, but you're gonna probably have to wait. Good push for that. That gives me the 3 movement. Armor, it is my left arm, so that continues to also cover my right against the majority of my enemies. Needs 2 6 chances. I'm not going to give Lorendale that kind of pressure. Oh, Lorendale managed to make the 1-6 though. I'll take it. Alright, we're clearly pushing this Trebuchet pretty hard. But if we don't get some serious aggression going down soon, when the reinforcements show up, life is going to be all kinds of pain. Speaking of all kinds of pain, let's have fun with this Wolverine. I really shouldn't have done that, but the Wolverine's now a little bit too danger close for me to actually, do anything to him. Thank you, Check. Beautiful. Please don't let that guy actually get up. He got up. Alright, the Stingray. Perfect. Nobody's close enough for me to want to attempt a strafing run right now. I'm not going to. And just perfect on that Shadowhawk. Okay, we have our targets. What are we thinking about this at this current moment? At this current moment, he's rather annoyed at Sprog for daring to speak to him that way. Target. Bomb the Hex. Needs a 6. Gonna drop 12 high explosive bombs on that exact location. And hope that it works. The lightning is gonna do the exact same thing. We're gonna target. The Hex 2 bomb with a dive bomb. Please don't let me downgrade. If you can nail all of this, that's a huge amount of damage. And you're done. Alright, the archer is about to get involved in a major confrontation. Unfortunately, apparently nobody's going to actually be able to hit anybody. Okay, what's your PPC shot right now? 11? Okay. Twist, medium lasers. Fire, fire, fire. Fire. I gotta give him every chance to succeed. Really want to finish you off. Fire the yellow rounds before I lose them, because I'm about to lose them. And the Warhammer will twist. And we're gonna do another massive alpha strike. They're throwing a PPC as well. You'll build 8 heat. That's a little too much for the current situation. Short range for that PPC. Ooh, we're gonna have some fun with the Brutus. Maybe not that much, but that much. Alright, here comes the bombing run. First of all, the Shadowhawk 2H opens fire at the Shadowhawk 2H for us. And he manages to hit, so good. Skulker did hit the Marauder, but he hit the center torso. Alright, so this is the Sky Shatters bombs. And we did a lot. Oh, yes! We just did enough damage to bomb out the CT. And blew apart the Shadowhawk in one run. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Speaking of that Shadowhawk, though... Well, actually, no, not that particular one. So another Shadowhawk firing at the Warhammer, doing they're just whittling away the armor. And then here comes the bombs from Greybeard. Got a 3 armor critical on the engine. Looks like he had a little bit more difficulty actually hitting on target. But he did force a breach. Where is that? On the right leg. So that wiped out every single one of the components in the right leg. Not bad. I mean, he had 2 fewer bombs, so you can't expect as much, but did a pretty decent job. Wolverine opening fire on the Crusader. Somehow, some way managed to not hit any location that it was actually damaged. How did the bombs do? Your bombs did okay, and the Sky Shatter's bombs did better than expected. The Archer then opened fire and missed every single shot, so that was unfortunate. Galleon missed, which is good. The Marauder just completely missed everything. The Crusader managed to get some motive damage on the Vedette tank. Shadowhawk doing some damage. The Warhammer. Come on, Warhammer. Wait, who's shooting at us? Oh, the enemy Shadowhawk fired at our Warhammer and got a 3 armor critical, but Lorendal head edge. You just need 1 hit to the CT. No. Oh, wait, no. Wait. Am I shooting at a different Shadowhawk? Did I miss the rockets? The rockets all missed, unfortunately. Garbage opening fire on the Thunderbolt, causing a whole bunch of hits. And then the Warhammer managed to stay standing. The Thunderbolt managed to stay standing. The Shadowhawk fell over and now has a breach on his left leg, which now makes him incredibly vulnerable. And it's time for Kung Fu fighting. How much damage do you currently have? If I get really lucky, I can deal 14 damage to that center torso. Go for it. Kung Fu fighting. You can only kick. Nice! Getting in there, Warden. All right. So punched him in the face with his archer, blacked him out, so now the mech is down and unconscious. Beautiful. Alrighty. So the Wolverine is unconscious now. Glassjaw. How long he stays unconscious, we're not sure. I think enemy reinforcements are showing up very soon, so we need to be aware of that. But yeah, the Wolverine is a sitting duck. Stop what I said. He actually hasn't fallen over yet, I don't think. So he's standing up. But that's not off that Wolverine. Yeah. So that actually worked really good. Shadowhawk looks like it's dead at this point. Dead. Which means they've got a Trebuchet remaining. the Vedette, the Wolverine. Maybe we'll kill that mech. Yeah, it does looks like the breach took him out. He bailed out. Good job. Alright, so both airstrikes managed to wipe out the mechs they targeted. Time to angle for a strafe. I think I'm just gonna go for a strike if at all possible. Although, that's too close. If I can pull off an Immelman, I might be able to get around to here. Or not an Immelman, a Hammerhead. I might be able to get up here. We'll have to see, because you have to move 8 in each victory. Also, you would have a victory percentage? Yeah, if we kill all these people, then I'm going to count that as a victory. Alright. Brutus. Let's do this like Brutus. Do it, do it, do it. Oh, you got stuck in the first one. I was hoping. It didn't work, though. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to position myself here, turn myself here, in a very bold maneuver. But I think I can pull it off. Okay, and now the Crusader is going to go hunt down this galleon. Like this. So that I can... I'm going to make sure that I can multiple up the melee attacks on that Wolverine. And in fact, I could try, but no, the Brutus is going to need help. We're going to position ourselves to go engage him. And I think you may have made a mistake, friend. Armor, right side is good. The only thing you've got is a single medium laser. The Vedette can shoot me as well. Immobile. Okay. Accelerate. Can I do this without going off the field? I can! Yes! Alright, so... I'm going to keep the altitude low and see if that improves my strafing chances at all. Now I can't make that turn without a maneuver. If you wanted the Skulker, so let's see if I can't do that for you. Skulker. Let us do an Immelman? Thought I needed 3. Do I need how much? Trying to remember how much maneuvering I need for an Immelman. I did need 5, okay. Can't make that turn. Show me the split S, see if I can't get around to that Skulker in any way at all. Skulker's not happening. Friendly fire from X is disabled. So you can area of effect weapons like bombs and artillery, you can manage to do it. Bufflegs were breached in fellow water. Perfect. Hello Belrek, welcome to the stream. We're actually doing pretty good. The mission is going better than anticipated. Yeah, unfortunately, we're just not going to be able to get that. We're not going to be able to get around to that Skulker, so I'm going to invest you in the only other mech that is actually kind of dangerous. Maneuver. Go for a Hammerhead, which is the harder maneuver. But if you pull it off, you look like a certified badass. Oh, didn't use all your velocity. Can I get this to work? Yeah, not gonna be able to make that maneuver either. Ooh, Greybeard, you're in a bit of a tactical pickle. Oh yeah, this thing has pretty much all of the rules, which is one of the reasons why it's so much fun. I really want to split S on this one, just because the split S is gonna be at a 7. Alright, let's go with the split S. Really? Greybeard, my man, you're just gonna leave. Accelerate, go up, go up. So you're back up to... It was well worth to knock out the Shadowhawk. We will fly off, we shall return. We'll get you out of here. Send you in the direction. I'm gonna bring you off, and that way you'll be back on the map in an alternate assault direction. It should work out pretty well. Alright, I'm actually at an altitude where I could strafe if I wanted. So, I could do that. I can fire the PPCs. But I don't really see the point. Because there's only one target. So we are going to damage high-low. You still have bombs? Wait, what? How many bombs do you have left? I thought I dropped them all. Yeah, you don't have bombs. It's just, for some reason, it's still showing up. Double tap with the PPC, hit him with a medium laser. Maybe that'll blow him apart. You are going to target the Vedette because the Vedette is still there and dangerous. To make sure that he doesn't exist anymore. You are going to double snap with them PPCs. See if we can't get a little bit of revenge now. And then we are going to use the twin medium laser SRM4 combo to see if we can annihilate the galleon. The Warhammer is in a position to do some good PPC work.
All systems nominal.
Roland HG, thank you for the follow. Hopefully you'll enjoy your time spent here with us as we play through more MekHQ. I need to read up on this then. It's been a long time since I played the real Battletech X-Men. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here. Alright, let's see if I can't nail you with the SRM6 just because I... Oh, and the machine guns. If you're gonna stand next to me with machine guns, I may as well fire into as much as I got. And of course the Brutus firing his PPC. And then his twin SRM4 to see if we can't blow a hole open up in him. Uh-oh. I think the Brutus just exploded. Yeah, space rolls are diffused through several books. Yeah. So I think the Brutus is about to explode. I don't know if Brick's here, but you may not have a mech. Alright, so the... wow. Stingray just came in and annihilated a significant chunk of armor on this mech. Make a promo picked up last week in Spark Documentation. Yep, it's only Java, so it's super easy to roll. Over to see the Battletech Renaissance. Yeah, it really has picked up, which is really nice. Alright, so the Archer did make him immobile, and okay, so we did get the Vedette knocked out, so that's most of the vehicles gone. Vedette hit the Archer. The Marauder comes in, opens fire on the Skulker. Didn't quite kill him. Alright, so the Trebuchet. Okay, so it's just a gyro hit so far. No, he got into that left torso and he set off the SRM4 ammo. So, well, Brick's been trying to get out of the Brutus for the past week, so... There, go with the Thunderbolts. Brutus managing to stand through quite a bit of firepower, but wasn't able to stand up against all of that. We did kill the Galleon, which is great, and the Warhammer then has severely damaged his Trebuchet. Pop goes the Thunderbolt. Ammunition Man is so deadly. But in his dying gasps, the Brutus did manage to blow off the head of the Trebuchet with his SRM4. So if the Brutus is gonna go out in any way, that's the way to do it. So. And killed the pilot, just, yeah. So the Brutus may have gone up in a nuclear explosion, but it sure as hell took the Trebuchet with it. So that's a way to get things done. And then we're just gonna beat the ever-living crap out of you. Punch, punch! Oh, and the Wolverine woke up. Oh shoot, I forgot to check what the, what ratio we're at. Alrighty, so you're gonna start walking back over to get picked up. And we will have the Warhammer. Rendo sure 200 bits. Death from the grave by the Thunderbolt. Thank you, Rendo, for the bits. Always appreciate it. Damn. That was rough. I would have preferred to get this one perfectly done out, but you know what? He did still manage to take out pretty much everything he wanted. Alright, we will get you centered down here to help out blowing apart that Wolverine, because that's going to be pretty important. For once, it wasn't actually Lorendal detonating. Probably could have saved the Thunderbolt if he's past 50%. Well, there is a reinforcement unit coming in, so we'd have to take them into account. Wolverine's backing up pretty good. I'm going to rush the Archer on in. How much did you get for that? Was that a jump? That was a jump. That's a mod too. And you're already starting to get toasty. Let's slip into the forest for that extra level of protection. And let's see if I can't get the LRMs set up well. Don't have a line of sight. Still no line of sight. Gonna get there. I can. Perfect. Stingray is going to... could come around for that, actually. Alright. 4-5. Maneuver. Immelman. Okay, let's see if I can get to him. It's a rough check. It also gives me a lot of altitude, so... Alright, let's see if he can pull off that Immelman. Oh, yes! Steely-eyed missile man right there. Bringing this Stingray absolutely around. God, I love this thing. Alright, obviously he's probably not going to be able to hit anything. Like, that's kind of a foregone conclusion after doing that. But dude, that was awesome. Nicely done there. So brought him up to an altitude of... So he came up, brought him up to an altitude of 4. Ripped in around... No, that was Talrazade. Sorry, Greybeard, you're not on the map, right? We'll get you back to doing crazy-ass maneuvers in the Bitch Kitty in another couple of months. It'll be great. But for now, you're still driving the truck. It's a good truck, but it's still a truck. This targets all the SRMs. Just keep it firing, and you need to die. Load, please. LRM 15s for as long as I have LRMs. Just hit that. Warhammer. Ooh, that's too long range to even fire anything. We were carrying 9 heat over, so there is that working against us, I suppose. Our PPC. Over the shoulder. Shoot a 5. Infantry, fire! What's with the zombie hand? What zombie hand? Mr. Glorious Death. Alright, so the Skulker did manage to hit the Warhammer once again. Propelling Federation Shadow. So we're shooting at the Skulker, trying to blow it apart. Wolverine has missed everything. The Archer managing to get a critical hit on the head. There's 2 structure remaining in that head. The Marauder, with its single shot with the PPC, just picked off that Skulker. And the Warhammer managed to get a fairly solid hit. Wait, no, the Marauder picked off the Skulker, and the Warhammer managed to get it as well. Crusader missed both of his missile shots. Alright, so, must make 1 control run because it exceeded this normal safe thrust. And he rolls in, so he has managed to succeed in 3 moderately difficult piloting checks. So, definitely demonstrating some skills. And the reinforcements have arrived. Okay. Think, though, at this point, because the reinforcements are a Vedette, 2 Vedettes, a Wolverine, and a Hunchback. I think we've killed 50%. I'm going to declare it. Victory is ours. Oh, no, can't have the capital. There we go. For that, what we need to do is now get as much distance as we possibly can away from the enemy, because it'll only show up in the next round. Yeah, we're at 50%. So for show up the first time after a glorious death. So we'll bring the Marauder around as well. Start providing long-range support fire while we extract everybody else from this location. Alright, that actually does shield me from most incoming fire. And we'll see if we can't have the Warhammer serve as a bit of a decoy. They might shoot at us with that, and that'll be nice and safe. I don't think that the Stingray is going to be able to come back around. The Sky Shatter is Oh wow, it actually is still carrying acceleration over from the last round. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... So tempted to split S. What's my current velocity? Alright, so I need 2. Wait, no, that puts me to 3. I need that much for another Immelman. Ooh, I don't have the angle. Darn. I was hoping for the angle on that one. Alright, in that case, what I will do is a go up, and then a split S. And we'll come back around. Can't quite get that turn going. Yeah, the angle's just not there, unfortunately. Alright, in that case, I won't risk him. Off the map you go, sir. Fly off. Nice and safe. Before we actually take damage. We did come in very damaged. It was great. The fact that we've managed to come out with as much as we did. So I don't view this as any kind of negative on what we've done. We managed to come off of this one exceedingly well. For the amount of damage we took into the battle, we came out with only a modicum more, and we picked off quite a few mechs doing it. Okay, we did lose a mech doing it, but... Okay, internal structure on that left arm didn't get through. So we have achieved a glorious victory on that one. Brick is fine? Yes, Brick is absolutely okay. Don't need that. We control the battlefield. Sadly, one of our mechs is in a billion pieces. But Brick was wanting to get rid of that mech anyway. Brick is also a little bit dented. We still have not gotten ourselves to a point where we're allowed to take salvage anymore. Currently have taken a little bit more than what we're sort of legally allowed to do. Does this one have the one assigned to Greybeard? It does not, so this is obviously Greybeard's then. Because this is the one that got sunk. Good job, Grey. Sunk because of the beautiful bombing. Yep. Alright, so a victory is a victory nonetheless. However, we do have an infirmary to come over to. A whole bunch more prisoners. Give you to our good doctor, and you all can then get assigned to our training doctor. And then after that, I suppose I can give you to an actual doctor after that. Alright, so survival. We have unmaintained units. Show me the hangar. Oh, it's... I can't believe they're forcing me to have to put somebody assigned to this transgressor. You can go to that person. Sure. Advance the day. Still working on the kitty cat. Oh, need to get a repair bay icon back up. Repair bay board. Your first kill in the tally? Let's go check that out. We can see that. And you're in the lightning right now. You currently hold 7 kills at the moment. The kill record is not low. Oh, there it goes. So you have managed to kill Mech Warrior Caroline Whiteback with the Hellcat, and then you've blown up a Scorpion, a Phoenix Hawk, a Griffin, 2 Stalkers, and a Shadow Hawk. So you've been doing pretty gosh darn good in your lightning, man. I wouldn't count this as anything other than doing phenomenal. Let's see. How does that compare to Stormhowl, who's been with the... Yeah, Stormhowl's got 9 kills, and he's been with the company far longer. He's got a Shadowhawk, an Awesome, a Pegasus, a Stalker, a Galleon, a Scorpion, a Rifleman, Lightning, and Griffin. So, oh, greedy man. I don't think Tower Z actually has enough to level anything up. Yeah, pilots tend to level up a bit slowly unless you use them a lot, and I don't tend to throw them just immediately into the fray anymore because it's a little bit dangerous. Alright, to the repair bay, since we can continue to work on Boa this month, or this week. It is Saturday. I would like to be able to fix everybody. Oh god, how long is it going to be on the Black Knight? Let's see. Has it even started? I don't know. Yeah, it hasn't even started yet. Holy god, they're still bringing in parts, I guess. The Black Knight is, you know, kind of in pieces at the moment, so there is that against this as well. Do you have any upcoming missions? Not this week. That was the last mission of the week. Do you have to fix the Black Knight? Not on the list, I don't think. Yeah, I'll have to look and see what's going on with the Black Knight. Alright, but we can fix more of Boa. So let's go see what we can do about that. Oh, that's an arm. That's an arm. Times 4, that'll be a 6. It'll take 3 days to do, but worth it. We'll pair a right-hand actuator. Also, we have a whole bunch of bins to reload. That out of the way real quick. I will get one of my better techs to work on this because I don't want to take too... I may as well get it to the full because you're going to use it. I don't want to lose and break parts on this. It's kind of important that it comes back relatively intact. The Crusader, for all of its damage, we were actually able to keep the Crusader from taking any damage on that right arm. That right arm was exposed the entire battle, and it didn't take any hits. Well, being in the mech order for the Lances, Kess will be covering for Boa. Yeah, you'll probably be shifted over. Right. Wait, are you Shadow Wolf? Cool cards? Just double checking. I currently have you in Diamondback, but yeah, you'll be shifting over into Boa, if that is who you are. Let's see. The Marauder did take some more penetrating hits, and they're bad. They're really bad. Five failed. Oh, but they didn't fail by more than 2. Whew. So I can keep trying to fix it. No! No, it's finally happened. You rolled a 2. That was the only number he could have rolled that would have broken that leg. So, that leg now must be completely removed in order to get it back to full health. So I have to pull every single actuator off, all of the armor off, pull the leg off, put a new leg back on, then put all the parts back in order to fix that leg. Oh, that's annoying. That's really annoying, actually. I mean, that leg is probably not going to get fixed. No, so the leg exists, but its new maximum hit points is 16, is 14, whereas the maximum normal health is 16. Now that's only 2, but that's going to start incurring more and more damage. So it's going to require some fixing. But as long as they're in the field, I really don't want to attempt to do it, because there's just too much has a chance of going wrong. The Warhammer, only light damage. Whole bunch of machine guns. Alright, let's get these mechs put back together, I guess. Where is my archer? I need this mech back in one piece, and I need it now. Alright, so the archer is going to be done. The Crusader can get all of his armor back on. We're just going to sort of work our way through. Rank Archer and 100 bits. Go to Discount Dance. Discount Warehouse. He's got parts for everything. Oh. Alright, the Crusader's done. The Eagle is being worked on. Oh my god, we're only fixing the avionics now. Yes! Unfortunately, I think I have... Yeah, I gotta go fix that real quick. So, Gray, your kitty cat is almost ready. Almost. As soon as I swap all of these over to being, can I just select all of you? Now what I can do is I can go to Foxsnake. Should be able to just remove tech from force, add tech to force, aero tech, Brazzini, and that'll change most of them over. Because Samuel Edison is the one currently working on this repair. So if he's assigned to being maintaining other aircraft, then that bites into how much time he can spend to repair them. So that's artificially extending the length of time it'll take for us to get Greybeard's fighter back on. So we're just fixing the avionics on that Greybeard. We will be ready to go in another 5,745 minutes. So another 13, 14 days? This is that's for work getting fixed. Where did you get that last email was? Yeah, I'll go through, after I finish some repairs, I'll go through the entire TONE and I'll point out some new people. Highlander can't be fixed. The Marauder, the Torrezo, who is the bane of my existence now. Because apparently nobody can actually fix this mech without breaking it. Yeah, don't tell Sprague, this used to be his mech. So now it's in pieces. In pieces on the ground. Oh my god. If you fail one more time, I'm going to throw you out a window. There we go. And the Warhammer. We're out of armor again. Out of armor. Oh yeah, we can't. End the day. At least I have my good techs back. So they can fix the Warhammer. Okay, Warhammer's fixed. Marauder is fixed except for its leg. And the Arbalest is fixed except for its arm, which will need another 120 minutes. What tech do I have to buy a bottle of scotch for fixing the Warg? Group effort. Alright, so let's go through the new people who are recently now joined in on the company, because we had our signups, and this is the first mission that several of them have been in. So we have in the Stalker T-20, we have Private Alexander Rockfist Kupinski, and this is of course Arjak Talik 20, who is actually joined us on a couple of MechWarrior 5 missions. He is a 5-4, so nothing amazing, but that does mean he's getting kind of close to being able to level up fairly soon. He only needs, I think, like 10 experience to get that 5 to a 4, 20 to get one of the 4s to a 3. That'll make him a veteran, and that'll give him a brand new ability, which is awesome. His Stalker is a T-20, which is a special modified version. It is equipped with 2 PPCs for long-range combat, 4 medium lasers for everything that it needs to do, and then 6 SRM-6s to give it that close-in punch, especially whenever vehicles come unknocking. It's fairly well designed. It has 240 armor or something like that. So near max armor. It's pretty decent. We have K-Ogre, who is a longtime supporter of the channel and has provided pretty much everybody who has ever watched us with subscription because he's awesome. And he asked for a mech that was big and with energy. And so we gave him a standard awesome AWS 8Q because that satisfies both of those requirements. He is a 4-3 veteran pilot with pain resistance, which means when he gets punched in the face, he has less of a chance of being knocked out, unlike that Wolverine with the glass jaw. Just like the help of the community. Your help is always appreciated, man. Thank you so much. So that's the new inclusions to Adderlance. Boa picked up. Boa is also currently missing one of their dudes, which is Brick, but he's an old timer at this point. Actually, Boa didn't pick up anybody, did they? Yeah, all of these are old company. Cobra also is all old company. Diamondback, however, picked up a brand new Firestarter pilot, which is Private Jackson Fisher, who is also call sign Sunburn, and he drives a Firestarter FS9KA, which is a small modification on the K version in order to remove the rear-facing flamer and give it a little bit more armor for just better, more defense for everything it needs to be. We also have currently subbing in, he is our floater pilot Shadow Wolf. He is Private James Shadow Wolf McDaniels, and he drives a modified Griffin 1LR, which is a curious case of a Griffin being equipped with a PPC in the right arm and an AC2 on the left shoulder. Odd combination, but hey, we're going to give it a shot. We're going to see what it ends up doing. He's got 45 rounds that he's currently sitting on top of. We got Big Brick, the biggest new. Hey, Big Brick managed to blow off an amazing mech, so show some respect for the man. My energy mech will blow up to the ammo. This is very true. You cannot ammo explosion an energy only mech, which is just so huge. It's weird. It is a weird griffin. It's very nice. Can you see the kill record for Agantavis? We can certainly do that. So mech warriors, and I want fluff information. So top of it is Vanguard, and then Warden right behind with only 4 kills missing. Then comes on Sharp, then Mav. Where is Argendavis? He is, he's fallen down a little bit. So he's got 12 kills. The top have 31. But he's kicking, still alive, still kicking a whole lot of butt. And if I recall correctly, he does a lot of work with supporting other people getting kills. Capacitor's exploded. He'll be fine. It's not like we've seen any ammo exploding mix lately. Alright, so we also have a couple of other people. They are not active mech warriors, however, they are technical support personnel. So a couple of brand new mech techs. I need the actual general information because it shows the role. So we have God, where is he? Ooh, there's 2 of them. So we have Quijibo's new character. So he's decided to get rid of Tacitus. So Tacitus has been removed from the company as retired because you're only allowed to have 1 character in the company. And Quijibo has changed over. He is now Private Ottfried Weiss, or Weiss, depending on how you want to pronounce it. He's a brand new mech tech of a regular rank and from the planet Harvest. He hasn't managed to break anything yet, so far. Cross your fingers. And then, of course, we have Bertram Jaeger, who is Spirits, and he is another one of our brand new mech techs. Coming in at an 8+8+, which makes him green. And then we also have Astronaut 187, who is Private Borya Astrov, and another one of our brand new mech techs. Oh yeah, and there's another mech tech. Wow, we have four new mech techs. We have Uncle Slice Tiggy, who is another mech tech on that one. So 4 brand new mech techs have joined the company. Best mechs always ones that can go boom. Plus when you're Davian, you know how to talk your ACT ammo. ACM doesn't explode. Yes, exactly. Truly, that's how that works. Probably should start like demanding that anybody who's going to pilot a mech that has ammunition be forced to have a certain amount of edge dedicated for ammunition explosions to prevent that from happening. By the way, we have a new forward operating base that Sprogue has set up, and that is FOB Bird, which will be closer to the front. That was introduced in a short story over on the Discord. So, by the way, if you haven't joined the Discord, make sure you do that. Check down below. There's an urban mech like the one on my t-shirt, and that will take you to our Discord, where you can chat and take a look at all the stuff regarding the MekHQ game, as well as all the other things that we do. Take a few edge points to keep track of. Yeah, probably. So pretty much all of Eric's Lance is now deployed there. With their motorized platoon and the jump platoons. Garter Lance has moved in order to set up an artillery battery closer to the front, so they're on the frontline interdiction setup. And then Indigo Lance is that's our repair company. However, Sprogue is currently in personal command of it right now, and he has Corporal Gandapur setting up as his bodyguard. Because if we go to the briefing room real quick, Indigo Lance or Eric's Lance, which Indigo will be roped into, is now on the defend mission, which means every week there is a chance that they get roped into a battle. So cross your fingers and hope that that doesn't happen. Whole bunch of parts coming in. That's lovely. Advance the day. See if anybody else needs the repair. Looks like we're good. Kitty Cat is being worked on. We've got another 10 days and the Kitty Cat should be done. Assuming, of course, we rolled well, which I think we did. And that's everybody for Boa. Of course, I have the Transgressor we need to rip apart. Let's go ahead and do that as well. Because I want to make sure that I get everything that I possibly can. 15 minutes, you can work on an arrow heatsink. You can just keep working on pulling off all of the important things. This poor little Transgressor got blown apart when it flew over quite a bit of anti-aircraft. Space Amazon. Oh crap, it's Tuesday. Shoot. Well, oh well. I clicked along too many days. So we have a breakthrough attacker mission going up against Adder Lance. So I think what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to set it up so that Adder is going to get the repair bay for this week so that they can actually defend themselves against the incoming breakthrough attacker. So we must reach the northern edge with more than our starting forces. This is... actually, no, that's a reasonable force. They got a Marauder, two Warhammers, a Marauder, a Thunderbolt, and a griffin, along with a vedette and a dervish. Versus R5, yeah, we should be able to take that. I mean, I'm probably going to add in an arrow fighter. But did we get the eagle that crashed? We did. And actually, it's mostly fixed. So, we should be able to put it together soon. However, what I want to do before we actually do anything with it is, after we finish repairing it, I am going to go and do a refit kit for it. And we're going to turn it into probably an R6 because it's the normal one. Could do with an R9 or a R10 either. Those are also options. This will just upgrade it because the current version that we have here is the primitive version, so we'd like to make it more powerful. Looks like a reinforced heavy lance. Yeah, that should be pretty fun for Adder to get stuck into. But Adder needs some repairs, so we'll get some repairs going on Adder. The DF needs some patchwork. However, I want to focus on the Stalker first because it has actual damage. Oh no. Cannot repair the arm. Damaged shoulder must be scrapped instead. No. Do I have an arm replacement? Oh, I don't want to do it. Alright, so there's no point in fixing that arm at all. We'll just pull the whole thing apart. But I do want to get some patchwork going on here, so I can get everything else ready to rock. Quite a pounding, didn't he? Which is pretty good for the stalkers. So I don't want to actually repair the armor, so that we can work with it. Yeah, that's all part of the arm. So what we now need to do is we want to focus on the left arm. Oh god, no, I'll have to pull out the PPC. No, that's not gonna happen. Is there an aerospace fighter that mounts dual AC-20s and is not a clan and is in our timeline? No. No, there is not. It could be built. Nothing says that you couldn't do that. If I went over to the hangar and I customized... This is just as an example. Customize the mech lab. What I could do... Change this over... God, where is it? Armor type, standard. I want to make this an actual reasonable cockpit. Where does it say that? In any event, remove all. There's not a lot of tonnage in there. It'd be difficult to do. You need 28 tons for the guns, plus another 4 tons of ammo. That'd be difficult to come by. You might be able to pull it off. Even though it's midnight gun to get one machine with much clear changes, remove from lab. But yeah, so we'll definitely have to get Adderlance up to snuff for that battle that's coming in on them. Unfortunately, Vanguard's his Stalker is going to need a little bit of a heavy replacement, which I'm not looking forward to. But hey, maybe everything will work out. Alright, so if you haven't hit the follow button and you're new here and you haven't ever joined us on anything, do make sure you hit that follow button so you can get notifications every single time that we go live. That way you can become part of a community. Also, make sure that you check down below. I mentioned before, there's an Urban Mech on my t-shirt. You'll notice there are several down below, and they also show up in all the emotes. They will take you to the rest of our community, such as our YouTube channel, but more importantly, our Discord, where you can sort of hang out and chat with us. Do make sure that if you enjoy this content, to share it with other people. We'd love to have you as a part and to bring in more folks to sort of join with us, have a good time, and enjoy Battletech and all the other games that we happen to play. So we're going to say goodbye to YouTube folks, and then I'll say goodbye to the special Twitch folks. They're not that, well, no, they are pretty special because they're here with me. But I love you too, YouTube. So thank you very much for watching. I have been Tarek. If you like what you're seeing, hit the like button and subscribe. If you want to receive a notification every single time I post one of these videos, press that little bell icon, leave a comment, tell me if the sort of modifications we're making to the streaming setup to make it a little bit easier to see. If you have any other feedback on what should be on the screen or things that you think should be changed, do let us know. We are trying to improve the viewing experience for everybody, especially for this, since it's very different from our normal format. And we'll see you all in the next episode.